everybody. Welcome to the Beaties, episode number 9. It's pronounced the Beaties, not the Beats. Although if Dr. Dre wants to buy this whole thing for about $4 billion, he's more than welcome. So this is the episode where we show you how to inject an infusion set into your flabby body. And if some of you are wondering, why do you have to have so many tubes? Well, just think of diabetes as Shawshank Redemption. You know, the tubes really are the only way out. Insulin smells a lot like sewage, but I don't want Tim crawling around in my tubes, if you know what I mean.
I know it! I totally know it!
So we've got our reservoir and our infusion set all filled up. You got your handy dandy insulin pump, and here is where all the handy dandy insulin comes out. You're gonna need one of these skin prep wipes, and you're also gonna need this thing. It is called a quick serter. What this thing does is it injects that needle into your stomach. This is like a gun. All you do is pull this bad boy back, these little tabs pop out, stick this up against your stomach, and push in. I hear that sound in my sleep sometimes. There are other days that I have nightmares that I'm chasing down Kirk Cameron somewhere between Growing Pains and the Left Behind series, but I can never quite get my hands around his neck. So this infusion set sits inside this inserter, and that's where the thing shoots into your stomach. And now I'd like to introduce a member of our viewing audience to come forward and have this thing injected into your body for a chance to win a new car. And because you can never be too cautious, I've decided to put on some protection, and here we go. I'd like to introduce a friend of mine that's about to make things a lot more interesting.
You sold my dead bird to a blind kid?
Pretty bird. Yes, pretty bird.
I took care of it.
Take a little bit of the skin prep wipes. So you want to wipe this thing on there. You know, when you woke up this morning, I seriously doubt that any of you said, today I want to watch someone put an infusion set into a free-range, grass-fed, vegetarian chicken. Once the area's been prepped, you take off these adhesive sections, and you're really simply just going to push down on this infusion set. You take out your needle so that it's exposed. You take the infusion set and you press it right up against the stomach of the young chicken. I'm going to admit, sometimes this is the very painful part, but what I like to do is turn my head around backwards. It's like a switch gets flipped in my mind. And when I do that, I feel the urge to drive my semi-truck across the country and spend time with my estranged son and hopefully reconnect as I beat everyone in the world in an arm wrestling match.
To tell you the truth, the truck is the most important thing for me. I don't really, it doesn't matter if I become the champion or anything.
That's just plain ridiculous.
That's not the most important. I need this truck.
Once you press it up against your body, you just push down on the trigger and this thing injects straight in. Then you pull the whole thing apart and the needle is still inside. So you have to pull the needle section out and the tube is still inside. So this adhesive portion stays on your stomach for the duration, and the way you unhook is you twist and unlock, and that is the portion that stays connected if you have to disconnect. You know, so you can take a shower or do calisthenics or throw the frisbee in the front yard. This thing stays on you for about 3 days, all depending on how much insulin you use. In all seriousness, you do need to keep the area clean, which is why I like to Lysol down this chicken. So you change a few settings on your pump, and if everything goes right, blammo! Your infusion set is in, winner, winner, chicken dinner. I mean, it was just asking for it, just asking for it. Oh my gosh. So in the next few episodes, we're gonna talk about what should you eat as a diabetic, and what do you do when you travel for summer break. We've got brand new episodes coming about every 2 weeks. How long?
Have you brought any fruits or vegetables onto the planet?
2 weeks.
You just walked right into that. Make sure you subscribe here, that way you don't miss out any of the exciting action on the Beaties.
Grandfather always said you were a loser. Now you're trying to make me one, and I hate you for it.